I'm out here pulling some weeds and I realize it's time to pull out my elephant garlic, and so I thought I would show you what that's about. So this is an elephant garlic, as is this. Look at how gigantic that is. So elephant garlic is a biannual, meaning it goes through its life cycle in 2 years rather than 1. So the first year, if you were to break apart this bulb into cloves, look at this. Okay, this is two cloves of elephant garlic. You plant this, and then the next year you will get a big bulb like this. However, attached to the root system, you also get these little corms. And so if you allow these to stay in the ground, which inevitably you will, I have never been able to pull them all out. I always have some that come back the next year. What you get is a first year elephant garlic. It actually looks more like an onion than it does garlic. Plant the corm and you get a first year garlic bulb. This is it, this is the whole thing. You leave this in the ground and the next year you will get this. It's pretty cool and it's pretty prolific. I have a designated spot for this in my garden bed because it comes back every year whether I want it to or not. I'm never disappointed to see volunteer elephant garlic coming up. These cloves are gigantic. Now, they are nowhere near as strong tasting as like your regular garlic bulbs are. They actually have somewhat of an oniony taste to them. You get a huge bang for your buck. I love having things in my garden that I know will come back next year. I love trying to incorporate perennials into my garden. It really lightens the load come your new garden season. If things are already coming up, that means you don't have to start them and you don't have to replant. This year, my plan is to have a little space over here in the same spot that I have been growing this and just do a bunch of these corms. And then I will also do these big bulbs as well in hopes of getting like a really bountiful harvest, not next year, but the next year. So as I'm cleaning up this giant garlic bulb, you've got your cloves in here that you will break apart and plant. So inside of the paper, not only did I break a bunch of little corms off of the root system, but underneath this paper, you will find some more. So here's another one. See, these are what would have turned into more cloves had the plant had more time to develop. And so it was a corm, but this corm is the size of a normal clove of garlic. That's a corm. Okay, so from this one clump of elephant garlic, I have 8 cloves of garlic, 20 corms. So while this, like I said, is not technically considered a perennial plant, the way it grows, in my mind, it is totally perennial, and it will set you up with minimal work for a lifetime of cyclical elephant garlic. It smells really awesome right here. I love the smell of garlic, and I cannot encourage you enough to add this to your garden. I think you'll really be glad that you did.